Hello again, friends. Once again, Angry here. We're back with more fun in Railroader. Well, we have successfully done some upgrading here. We have our beautiful new 280, small little 280 to get going. We have our passenger train, which is currently up at Whittier, loading up some passengers. That train, the Kenosha, has been redone with our 4.0, completely full train, 180 passengers heading over towards Bryson and Ela. So that has been nicely upgraded. We'll probably need to get at least one or two more coaches for this train because we are definitely at the point where we need them because there's 121 passengers that need to go. So we'll look to do that. We also have a fair amount of switching and shuffling around that we need to take care of. We did just have an interchange turnover. So lots to do. Plus, of course, we're going to try to continue expansion. And as always, try to pay down the debt. But thankfully, in our case, the debt is small. We only have about $1,000 of debt right now. So we'll try to pay that off, do some other stuff here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the interchange because we do have a few cars worth of stuff that we can just easily start moving around. If we take a look back here, all of this is stuff that just came in. We have a lot of cars for the sawmill, a lot of cars for stencil. So I think what's going to make the most sense is for us to start moving stuff around with pulling old stuff out and then putting new stuff in. So we'll go ahead, get that process rolling. We're also going to take on a little bit of coal while we're here because we literally just got this this engine here on one of our last live streams, and in fact, it still hasn't been relabeled yet. So let's go ahead and fix that. So we've been doing a little bit of live streaming on the single player save. So we've been able to do a little bit more progression on here. Got to think of a cool name for this locomotive. And I'm thinking the Walrus. Why, you say? Why not? All right, so Walrus is getting loaded up here. And it should take on a fair amount of coal. That one's almost ready. We do need to order a hopper for Bryson to get that loaded up, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead, pull these cars out. We're going to drop them on track 4. And then since we're behind it, we'll go ahead, grab this cut of cars, drop off the stuff at Stencil, Hollowfield Oil. Later, we're going to go ahead and just get all the Whittier Sawmill cars in. And then we'll just kind of head westward and then pick up the stuff that needs to head back to the interchange and go from there. So, fair amount to do. Hopefully, we'll be finished up with our coal loading momentarily. And it looks like we are. And we're off. Alrighty. We also do need to run stuff up the mountain to get more wood. Right now, if we take a quick look, yeah, we definitely need to refill that. We have 21 logs in storage now that we're running at tier 5. Also, a quick apology if it sounds like I'm sick. I'm a little under the weather today. I've developed a little bit of a cough and some runny nose. I don't know whether that's just because of the weather. I don't know whether other stuff is happening, but apologies in advance if that starts to be a little annoying. So let's go ahead, get these cars out. Thankfully, we're going just nice and slow here. Alrighty. Now, obviously, a couple of exciting things have happened with Railroader over the past week or so. There's actually been a lot of mods with expanding industries and adding cool stuff, adding crossover tracks in places. I don't know yet if I'm actually going to take a look at that. Those are all on Nexus mods if you do want to take a look. They do use Railloader, though, and I've not heard great things about Railloader. That it might even be spyware, so I may stay away from that, at least for right now. But it does look interesting if you want to take that out or take a look at it. And we did put in my Discord server the list of the active mods that we do use on not only the single player, but also the Suffer and Southern. So definitely, if you're not a member of the Discord, check that out. You'll be able to see the full list and have links to get everything. Everything, as we said, is on Unity Mod Manager and should be fun for people to try out. Especially the F7s. I know people have been waiting for them. They just got publicly released about a week or two ago. So definitely go check those out if you haven't yet. Let's go ahead. Just kind of ease on into these cars. And boom. Let's take a quick look. Go ahead, get the air laced in, get the brakes off, and they are all ready to go. Perfect. Go ahead, set our headlight to reverse, and off we go. I will say I've never really played with the small 280, and I actually like it quite a lot. It reminds me more of a narrow gauge engine just because, you know, shorter, squatter, not quite as high, which obviously I'm slightly biased towards, but still a nice little locomotive. We'll definitely look to upgrade as we go on. We talked a bit in our live streams recently about, man, wouldn't it be great if, and one of the things that was talked about was having a formal switcher down here at East Whittier. A lot of people seem to want the logging tank Mikado, and I've had that before in the Suffer and Southern, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, mainly for the fact that the water level, like how much water it both goes through and stores, is not a lot, and especially if you're just going back and forth up the mountain digging logs, you know, it could certainly go through that quicker. But I also like the idea of just having a smaller locomotive. I don't think we need like an 060, but, you know, something that would fit this wouldn't be a bad idea. So let me know in the comments what you think we should have down here. I just noticed that we're moving some shit. Excellent. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move this up. Now what might make the most sense, we'll drop these off on 4. I may then go on track 2 and then shove out the main to get most of the sawmill cars in that way, because then we could sort out the other stencil cars after the fact. You know, stencil, the oil car. We definitely have our work cut out for us, so we got plenty to do. Go ahead, just kind of roll in here. And boom. We're not wasting any time. We got to go. We got to get rolling here. And right now we are lined to go into at least one of the sidings down there. Thankfully, this train's not super long, and this Connie can definitely handle what we need it to handle. So let's just keep on a reversing. Alrighty, so the first switch back here is set to divert and is lined. The second one is lined to go through, which is what we want. So that'll be excellent. You know, probably could have taken that corner a little bit slower, but, you know, we do what we do. Come on, train. make it? Did I make it? Oh, I'm good. I love that. All right. Let's go ahead and back up. What we're going to do, because I want to get all these cars in on one fell swoop, we're going to go ahead, grab this stuff, but then grab all of the other Whittier sawmill cars as well. So we'll have quite a string that we're going to shove up on the main. And then we'll just drop off these on a siding somewhere. But I want to definitely get all the sawmill cars in because I know it's going to take a bit to load. And sawmill cars make money, and I like money. It sounds like Mr. Krabs all the time I talk about it like that. All right. We'll go ahead, get coupled up, grab the rest of this, and meanwhile, our train has made it past Ela and is on its way down to Bryson, which is excellent. Come on. Nice and gentle. Alrighty. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, let's get these handbrakes off. All right, now that we're good. Take out the slack and let's go. One thing I forgot to check though, are we lined in correctly at Bryson? And it looks like we are. I'll make sure that it is taking the Y. And then, yeah, it looks like we didn't reset the switches last time. But thankfully, with the current length of the train, we've got a turning ability on each end, which is good. All right, so let's keep rolling. And we'll move those in once we have more cars. We'll just make a long string on track 2 for all of the outgoing deliveries. So how much money did we get off of Ela? $9. Man, we're rolling in it. $9. Fantastic. All right. So let's just keep on rolling. Thankfully, that boxcar is going to be good to connect with all the others. How many cars do we end up having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this string, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So 16 cars for the sawmill. So that should be fun. All right. Train, I would love for you to go faster, but I know you have to go this speed. Let's go ahead, put like a 13-pound set. Maybe a little too much. £7. I need you to keep rolling. There it goes. And reset. And off we go. I feel like I'm using binoculars to see all this. I do like the addition of all the telegraph and the telephone wires. It definitely helps to flesh out the world just a little bit more. And it is definitely nice. And it's moments like this where I wish I did have a second person to connect us, but we'll see. All right, let's go up here. Probably need to start slowing down. Come on. Coupler up. Okay. That's all going to hardwoods. handbrake on that set. And we'll come back and grab those later. Alrighty. So meanwhile, that passenger train should be getting to, yeah, it's pulling into Bryson right now. And that should be, if I'm not mistaken, a completely full train, which should pay us out a couple $100, which might get us, I know it won't be enough to pay off the debt, but it'll be pretty daggone close. We'll definitely be able to pay that off soon, because the next goals in the railroad is going to be getting the signals from Whittier to Bryson, and then we'll eventually, I think we'll try to get 1 or 2 more locomotives. We may be at the point where we need to change this from just a single player to adding a few more people to run the railroad. But we'll kind of play that by ear here. Because we definitely want to expand, because I know you guys want to see other cool stuff. But we don't want to expand too quickly, because that's, again, the problem that we ran into with the Suffern Southern. And that is still a lovely shit show of a railroad. What could we say? Okay, so let's go ahead and start slowing down. And come on, you can pull through the switch. And off we go. Excellent. Now, do we just throw those 2 other cars? No, we'll just put them off to the side once we get up to the crossover track. I'm just waiting for the ping up here in the corner to see how much money we get at Bryson. So I'm hoping it's a lot. I really am hoping it's a lot. And looks like we also have to run some log cars up, because looks like this is all the stuff for L3 and L1. We do eventually have to buy more cars for L3, but that thankfully is cheaper, so we might be able to do that soon-ish. But we'll see what happens here as we shove these cars up. Come on, Bryson. There it is, $424 for 180 fares. I love that. I love that a lot. So we'll keep an eye on our Bryson train as it makes its way around the Y there. And I think it's got plenty of coal and water, so we don't have to worry about servicing it yet. But we shall see. Alrighty. Almost at the crossover, so let's go ahead, cut the throttle. Alright, things are rolling, things are good. So, we will try to do some more live streams soon, both with this and the Suffern Southern map. I know like the last week or so has been a little dry as far as content. Don't worry, we'll have some more stuff coming out in the near future, just with recording the CD that I did a few weeks ago. I've got another show in the next week, and then hopefully things will kind of settle back into a normal-ish routine. It's the fun thing of now getting back in the swing of things with the railroad and the real life railroad, not the fake trains. Fake trains are always here. Fake trains are love. Fake trains are life. Let's see. You know what? I could probably just keep those attached. Actually, since we're here, just stick them on this side track real quick. Because the Stenzo cars, there's one that's not ready to go yet. It's in the middle of the street, which is kind of annoying. But we can at least switch this one in. But we'll have to deal with that when we get over there. And then the oil car we'll just join the other two because they're not ready yet to come back. Alrighty. Put a handbrake on you. And back we go. We'll grab those cars, shuttle them in. We'll take care of these two. And maybe we'll just switch out eastward here while we're here, and then we'll start heading west. It's probably what we should do. Although I'm tempted to see if we just start flinging trains at like 20 miles an hour, if we can get them to stop right on the dot back here at the interchange. That would be funny. I don't know how realistic that would be. I don't know how stupid that would be. But it could be fun. Could be very, very fun. Alrighty. Air's tied back in. Let's go ahead, head down grade. So we got 16 cars. 8 should fit at each spot if we play our cards right. So hopefully that should start making us a lot of money. And we'll have to then get some logs down. I feel like I almost need a third locomotive just to start running logs up and down the hill while we're doing everything else. But thankfully the sawmill is just kind of doing what it'll do. Up at Conley Creek, we do have one set of cars that's fully loaded, ready to go. So that should be promising for us. And once we get to a stop here, I think I am going to have to turn around the other passenger train just to get her done, as they say. Who's they? We don't know. All right. So we'll roll back as far as we can. Start putting the brakes on. I think we can get 8 in the string to fit on this tail here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this Cumbres and Toltec boxcar is the goal. Let's go ahead and bring the train to a stop. Alrighty. Yeah, that should fit. We should have enough room. It's going to be close. I think this will probably be like the maximum we could have done with this locomotive in this set. Yeah, we had like half a car, but it's enough for what we need. Well, let's get this moving very slowly. And we will hop over to here and tell this puppy, go backwards and make me money. It's one hell of a whistle. Okay. So that's going to back up and do its thing. We'll shove this into where it needs to go. I'm wondering with all these cars if this might be enough to pay down the debt. Because if we have $650 plus all of these cars usually pay about 60 to 70 a pop, if I remember correctly. So hopefully that then gets us all the money in the world. Yes, us greedy sons of guns. All the money, all the power, all the fame. Okay. This is going to fit. Okay, so we're one car short. We'll see what happens with this set of stuff over here. But that is enough to pay down the debt, so we are debt-free. Woohoo! What is the purpose of this track? I feel like there's an industry that they're going to put in, but it would be nice to have like either a third loading track or that be for something else. I don't know what. I want it to have purpose. I really want it to have purpose, and maybe I'm just ignorant of what that purpose is. So go ahead, get coupled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I can put this one with the rest on this main track, but we'll find out here. Nice solid clunk. And back we roll. Meanwhile, the pasture train should be ready to pull forward. And we shall set it to go forward. So go away. That's set. Yeah, should be fine. All right. Back we go. And forward we go. Hopefully this should... I really wonder if... well, no, it's the same length. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. So the 8th car here probably won't fit unless these are shorter cars, which maybe these are shorter? I don't remember. But we'll see what happens. Either way, if we have just one car over, we will certainly live with that. That'll be good to now actually make some money, start saving up. By saving up, saving until we need to spend it, which is how life works, you know. Alrighty, here comes the set of cars. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of a brake set on. Start slowing down. Oh, we could put that other car on. I'm pretty sure we can. If we can, it'll be like by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, because that's already at the bumper. Yeah, I think we might need to... Oh, it might, though. It might, though. I have to try. It might be stupid, but I have to try. Meanwhile, is the passenger train loading? Yes, it is. And just out of curiosity, how many people are at Bryson? Okay, it's loading up. Oh, Jesus, these are all going to Whittier. Okay. Well, we definitely need another car. Yeah, we need another car, like, tomorrow. So. Oh, dang it, come on. So maybe we'll just get another passenger car here, depending on how much money in, let's see, so we have $465. Another passenger car. If we're looking at just a normal passenger car, it's about $4,500. So we need... They're about 4,000, so we need about 3,500 to go. So we shall see with that. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. We'll come back for it later. We have plenty of other stuff to do. I will shuffle that car around once one of them is empty. So let's go ahead and grab these. And we'll take them over and get east or get Whittier proper figured out. Nice clear chunk. Back we go. And let's see. So how many? So one car for Ela, and the rest is all like Appalachian hardwoods and the team track. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead. We'll switch out East Whittier to Whittier. We'll probably go ahead and run the log cars up and down just to get them unloading, because they will not take long. Because by the time that we do a round trip to Bryson and back, then we should be more than ready for that to go. Okay. Alrighty, so off we're gonna head to there. Let's see what else kind of shenanigans we can get up to. So we'll go ahead, set the switch here. We're gonna need to get these cars out first. So we'll drop these two cars here. That's getting close, but I wish the oil cars would go faster. But obviously they won't. So let's go ahead and get this sorted out. So let's see. Beautiful, clipping into the world. All right. Now here's the other question: how many passenger cars? Oh man, 155. Jesus, there's a lot of people going to Ela. There's a lot of people going to Ela. Thankfully, it looks like everyone would fit on the train that we currently have on this end, but it might not be the best move. Let's see. As we come on in. Alrighty. We're just going to go ahead and shove you in. Is what we'll do. We'll get rid of the tank car. We'll get the couple of cars out to the interchange. Take care of this car here. Come on, stop faster, you dingbat. Can we just shove this car in? No, we actually have to push it because remember, I think we manually had to push this in last time. Yeah, because it's right over the level. Okay, so we'll just go nice and slow. Get this all straightened out. We also do need to pick up this interchange car at the house track. Let's go ahead and start slowing down. Slow down faster. Oh. The handbrakes are off. Shove those in. And that should do it. Handbrake is on. Now the question is, can we do all this switching here before the passenger train gets back? That's going to be the question. And the passenger train is almost at Ela. I keep saying it interchangeably. I don't care at this point. It is what it is. You know what? I think I might need to get more of just this locomotive. I think we get like a whole run of like the smaller Connies. I think they'd work really well on this line. Because maybe our goal is not big power. Maybe our goal is smaller power. Again, let me know what you think about that in the comments. I think that would be a really fun thing for this railroad. So no Berks, no Santa Fe's. If and when we ever get to Red Marble, then we'll reevaluate that. But, you know. Alrighty. Go ahead, pull forward. Okay. So here's what I think. Let's go ahead. We're going to shove this back. We're going to leave it on the crossover switch. Go up, pick up that car. Shove that one and the other one in. And then come and grab those. I don't think we're going to beat the train over to the interchange. Although, no, I could just direct it on two. Yeah, we're going to direct them in on two. This could backfire surprisingly well on me. We're going to find out. We will find out. Oh, this is going to backfire. I'm going back to plan A. Plan A is let the passenger train through. They're not going to get here before I'm done. Until after I'm done. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. Alrighty. I do like some of these newer whistles they have in game now. They really do turn out nicely. And on this one right now, I've got the Princeton 3. It's a nice little whistle. Works perfectly well for like a mid-sized freight locomotive. Alright, nice and easy. That's metal stock and has machine parts. Okay. Nice and gently. Come on. I think we might just throw these in. And then what we might do is we'll either wait for the passenger train to go away, or we might go to the north end and then come back onto it to get this one car. So while that passenger train's flying, we can take care of that. Now, no one got off at Ela, so everyone's coming here to Whittier, which means that should be quite a decent payout. That's 180 seats, $2 to $3 a seat, times the multiplier bonus. So that should be good. It almost feels like some of these whistles have like an echo kind of built in. I don't know if that's just from the mod. I don't know whether that's just how it is now. But it's so nice. It just is nice. Okay. All right, slowly but surely. Sorry, I thought I heard the other train coming in, and I realized it's just that one drifting. I am losing my mind. Although some people may argue that I lost my mind a long, long time ago. All right, let's go ahead, put some brakes on. Perfect. Alrighty, put the handbrake on. Alright, yeah, we would have been literally running out of time if we were waiting for the passenger train, which the passenger train should be entering our screen any second now. So where's the passenger train? There it is. That thing's hauling in. Alrighty. Oh, this is sold out. Dang. Okay. So we need to wait for this train to unload, and then we'll send it around the Y. So we'll go ahead and make sure that that's set for it. Excellent. And then that switch should be set down here. I do love the new AI that just makes stuff like this so easy. We'll at least move off of these switches if we can, just kind of wait right at the yard throat. Because the moment that train goes past, then we will back our asses up, go up the main line, grab it, and then back up from there. We're still in the switch, oh well. But it looks like these passengers are getting off slowly but surely. Come on. I need you to get off the train faster. By the way, for those who haven't seen, look at the inside of this car. It's our parlor car. It's nice and it holds 60 people. We do need another coach, though. We really need another coach. So we'll see how much this payday is. Maybe that'll influence it a little bit. But just let it unload, and then on the way back we'll have it pick up. And the survey says $432. So now we have just over 1,000. Dang it, switch isn't thrown. Little artsy moment there. Let's go ahead and move up. Meanwhile, go ahead and have you reversed. And back to our train. I just realized there's a slight flaw in our plan, but now there isn't. We're just going to have the passenger train go up on 2 for this time. And we'll have it go out on 2. So we'll grab that. We'll let it go around us on 2. We'll then head back out. What we'll probably do is we'll stop after we get these cars all back to the interchange. We've done a fair bit of cleanup here. That'll allow us to get rolling on a few fronts. The next time we'll be able to get the stuff over to Bryson, continue expansion. We'll probably be able to get some of the upgrades that we want next time. Mainly with maybe another locomotive, maybe definitely another passenger car. We need a passenger car like yesterday. So that's going to go back. While it does, let's finalize this passenger train. And voila. Cool. I really do like the appearance of this locomotive. It's quite nice. It is very nice indeed. The passenger train's loading up. You know what? I haven't ridden on the back of a car yet today. So let's do that, shall we? And we'll just shove all the way back. Excellent. Cars are all sorted. Switches are lined. So what if I'm just shoving on the back of a train going 20 miles an hour? That's normal, right? That's what normal people do. Alrighty, and we'll make sure we're aligned there. We'll go ahead and make it so we do take that. So we pick up those cars and then we'll drop them on 3 right now. Just so that's all good to go. Alright, we're not going to worry about the fusee. Keep on moving. Man, my guy must have really good arms. Now it's a little bit better. And the passenger train is officially out of the Whittier station. And it's on its way to glory. Just like these cars will be. Okay, and I can't tell. Looks like we are aligned correctly. I realize we just looked at the map, but you know, we gotta do it for the realism sometimes. Just you know, actually checking points. Okay. I should probably be slowing down. I need to be slowing down more. Ooh. All right, and let's shove them to their unloading track. Or not their unloading, but their outgoing track. Which the switch is not set for. Come on, train. Alrighty. And with that interchange drop, we are officially at $1,568. We've gotten everything sorted out, at least on the Whittier end of the railroad. Cars are ready to go, and we're good to go too. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to stick around for more fun here on the Blue Ridge and Western. And of course, join our live streams. We'll have plenty more fun stuff to go with some stuff in the future, other games and stuff. Otherwise, we will see you next time for more fun here with Angry Ragtimer. Bye-bye.